On Mars, survival isn't about heroism. It is about reducing the margin of error. We must stabilize the expansion cycles before the cold truly begins to bite back.
Every drop of water captured tonight starts with a perfectly sealed, dust-free collection plate.
Two EVAs in one soul is a gamble, but the habitat won't wait for morning.
The airlock is the last border between the fragile warmth and the vacuum's grip.
Daylight is a luxury we will spend on the heavy lifting of structural survival. The rover is my pack mule, carrying the weight of the steel that holds us together.
Every step in 0.38 grams is a slow-motion dance between momentum and gravity.
We don't use tape here. Only the bite of steel can fight the Martian thermal expansion.
Precision torque is the difference between a secure seal and a catastrophic rupture.
Movement is deliberate. A single tear in this suit turns a mission into a tragedy.
Mechanical stability is achieved. Now, we address the root cause, the sun's heat. By shading the hull, we prevent the metal from expanding and contracting like a beating heart.
The shade is immediate. The hull begins to cool, even under the afternoon sun. Blue light pierces the red dust. It is the lighthouse for the lonely sailor.
Fuel for the body is as critical as fuel for the heaters.
In the dark, these lights are the only thing separating me from the abyss.
The The sun has vanished. Now, the real work begins in the freezing dark.
At night, Mars feels like another world entirely. Silent, freezing, and infinitely vast.
Every metal joint is screaming as the temperature drops toward minus 80 degrees Celsius.
Adjusting for the cold is a delicate balance. Too tight and the steel snaps like glass.
Without these beacons, darkness would swallow me.
Navigation is a matter of life.
The habitat is holding its breath. The bracing is doing its job for now.
Now we chase the water, the invisible humidity that could be our ultimate lifeline.
We are setting a trap for the sky. It's a game of thermodynamics and patience.
Exposure. The radiator now sees the absolute cold of the deep Martian space.
Helmet cam log entry 7 is safety. The cold trap experimenter says stable.
Ambient is minus 8 of 5. The radiator is already dropping toward minus 100.
There it is, the first frost. It's a ghost of water in a dead world.
Orion confirms the dew point has been reached at the radiator surface. Maintain the trap's orientation to ensure maximum exposure to the zenith. Every crystal is a data point. Every vêtement is a promise of future fuel.
Power is life here. Lose the battery, and the cold becomes an executioner. The beacons are my stars. As long as they blink, I am not lost.
We have it. A trace of Mars, captured and held in a glass prison.
Patience is a survival skill. On Mars, you wait for the wind to decide.
The clock is the heartbeat of every EVA. It never stops counting down.
That red pulse means the habitat strain has spiked again. I'm moving.
Point A is taking too much load. The thermal panels aren't enough. Almost home. Just have to survive the pressure change.
I'm in. Orion, give me a full status report on the structural spike.
The first breath of recycled air is always a reminder of how thin our margin is.
Heat is the only tool I have to fight the cold-induced contraction of the hull.
We need to bridge the temperature gap before the alloy reaches its brittle point.
The plants will have to sleep in the dark tonight. The house comes first.
This is the signature of the planet sky. Clean, ancient, and finally within reach.
Mars is trying to shrink my home. Every tick is a warning of fatigue.
If the external shielding is too cold, I have to warm it from the inside.
We're fighting for every degree. Every milliliter of heat saves the seal.
Everything is a trade-off. Saving the hull might kill the garden. suit took the hit, so I didn't. It needs its own recovery time.
We survived the nadir. The sun will be up in 3 hours.
This water isn't just a sample. It's the beginning of a sustainable cycle.
Clean water is a miracle on a planet covered in poison.
It's enough to keep the plants alive. It's enough to keep us here.
Beneath the lens, Mars looks different. It looks like a world with hope.
The data is safe. Now I need to ensure the data taker survives the night.
Everything outside is frozen solid. Only our heat keeps the ghost away.
The rest is just another system check. You can't fix a base with a broken mind.
The sun is coming back. We traded sleep for security, and we won. Clear skies mean a full charge. We need every watt to fix that brace properly.
We print our solutions here. It's the only way to adapt in real time.
Efficiency is the religion of the Red Planet. Waste nothing, especially time. The groan.
We survived the dark. Now, we build for the light.
We are iterating in real time, building a stronger house from the lessons of the dark.
Every permanent fix is a victory against the entropy of this freezing desert.
Dust is the friction of Mars. If we don't clean it, it grinds us to a halt.
Efficiency is climbing. The batteries are thirsting for this morning light.
Geography is our shield. This ridge will break the back of the north wind.
Better data means better predictions. We are turning this experiment into a factory.
Redundancy is the rule of Mars. One vial for science, one for survival.
More power means colder plates. More cold means more water in the vial.
The trap is set. Now we wait for the sky to give up its secrets.
The morning EVA was a success. Now, the body needs its own maintenance.
Our garden is a fighter. It turns the water of the void into the oxygen of life.
Expansion is just as dangerous as contraction. We must keep the skin tight.
A loose bolt is a drumbeat of doom. Silence is the sound of safety.
The base is solid. Now, we prepare for the biggest harvest of the mission.
Automation is our eyes when the darkness makes us blind. Every micron counts.
Rest is a mission requirement. The brain must be sharp for the harvest.
Back into the cold. This time, we come for the water and force.
The wind is stronger tonight, but we are ready. The ridge is our fortress.
the ridge is holding. We are operating in a pocket of calm in the storm.